And we're back. Welcome to the 7th chapter of the illustrious Reposado Memoirs.
Ooh, lucky number 7.
Yes,
hey,
lucky number 7. I am your humble and gracious host, Tubbs. I sound like Joe Budden.
The most dramatic host.
The cutest nigga on the pod, and I'm the only nigga.
Touche.
Yeah, here we go. It's Tubbs, aka your girlfriend's best friend, aka Drunken little boy, aka Thick James, aka Don't Judge Me. Don't judge me on my Instagram DMs. I'm a changed man now. And my lovely co-host.
You said that real disrespectful.
What? And I have the dynamic, the fabulous, the uber.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, there we go.
It's Spice on the mic, a.k.a. your favorite Spice, a.k.a. your partner's favorite partner, a.k.a. your favorite light-skinned friend. Hey,
you might be my favorite light-skinned friend. Hey, you might be one. All right.
Welcome back, guys.
Yes,
Thanks for watching.
For sure. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for giving us an hour of your time. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. I don't know which camera I'm looking at. I'm trying to get these reels together. I'm trying to time this shit right so we can bring more content to y'all motherfuckers. But how was gonna start off this? All right, so first off, RIP Takeoff.
Yes.
We missed last week due to me having to get a backiotomy. Nigga back was hurting. I was out of there. But we missed last week because of had to take PTO time because I was ill. But RIP Takeoff fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And it's not like he was out there being wild. He was just at the spot and
at the wrong place at the wrong
time. And he lost his life. So RIP to that man. The funeral is coming up, so it should be this weekend if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, dang.
Sometime this week. This week or this weekend, one of them. But, he died here in Houston, which fucking sucks because now the city is on fire.
Low-key, the city's been on fire. The crime rate has been fucking terrible.
It's ridiculous.
But we just need justice around this motherfucker for real.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't know who shot him, but I have an idea of what happened.
Yeah.
But hopefully
it's just really unfortunate and uncalled for. Like,
fucking sucks, bro, because I really like the Migos, and that nigga was the best nigga on the Migos, and
probably the most humble.
Yeah, the most chill nigga on the Migos, and it just fucking sucks. Like, he wasn't even doing anything; he was just there, and he ended up getting killed. So that fucking sucks.
Black people, stop killing our people. Like,
and everybody on your team don't deserve a gun. And niggas shoot just to shoot, and he unfortunately got hit by a friendly bullet that wasn't even meant for him. So fucking sucks, bro. But but RIP to that man. Cups up, here we go. Don't make that face. That shit was good. That was smooth. This episode is being brought to you by Omega Eltos Tequila Reposado. It's actually pretty good. It was about $32 from
you had to
Specs.
read that like that.
Yeah, I had to put the accent on it. It's $32 from Specs. Comes from the hellacious hills of Mexico.
Hellacious hill.
Yeah. Actually, it's pretty good, pretty smooth. Don't have an afterbite. She just makes that face with every fucking thing she drinks.
Every fucking tequila I drink, y'all. So
doesn't have an afterbite. It was highly rated on tequilamatchmaker.com, which is a reference website I go to a lot for my tequila.
And it didn't burn going down. So
it did not burn. So it's pretty good. It's gonna be a hit at the parties. So yeah. How was your Halloween? I haven't seen you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Yeah, how was your Halloween?
It was chill.
Did you dress up?
No.
Did you show a trick your treats?
No, I haven't shown to trick my treats in a while, so I know that's tragic.
Can't hide the treats, man.
That's tragic.
Stop
I can
hiding your treats.
definitely hide the treats.
Nah, you got to get unwrapped one day. So
Everybody don't deserve the treats. Y'all hide the treats.
Wait, you got treats? You got candy?
I didn't get no candy.
Okay, never mind. Fuck.
This nigga.
My fault. I totally forgot.
But
My
I
bad.
took my niece and my nephew. He's 2 trick-or-treating for the first time. So
Awesome.
that's dope.
Family
they
friendly.
were so excited. Yeah.
That's cool. That's awesome. I like your niece and nephew. They're cute.
I had on my orange shirt that said, I'm just here for the booze. So I didn't dress up, but it was fitting.
Yeah. That's a costume because you don't drink. So on Halloween, you dress up as people you're not, and you're not a drinker.
It said you're here. I'm here for the booze. BOOS.
Oh, not booze.
No, drunken LaBoy.
That shows you where my mind is.
How
Anyways,
was your Halloween?
it was weird as shit.
What happened?
Cause I went to that Saturday before Halloween. We did, like, my wife and I did separate things because I told her I wasn't gonna hang out with her coworkers after what happened at Urban Social. Yeah, that shit was wild. Anyways, so I did my own thing. She did her own thing. I took my drunk ass to Urban Social, and
Did you dress up?
yeah, I wore all black. 'Cause I was a real nigga. So yeah.
So you a fraud nigga on a regular basis? That's what you're saying?
I'm not gonna say fraud on a regular basis. Fuck you. Anyways.
Yeah, this nigga's being real disrespectful today.
So I went to Urban Social, and it was just me for some time. I was meeting with my cousin before, like, we was gonna do homecoming and all that stuff. So shout out to TSU as well. We don't do that over here. We don't do U of H over here. Sorry. Oh, let's go. Yeah, for sure. All right, TSU. TSU. All right, cool. Anyways, so I went to Urban Social and I got a drink. It was regular. I walked in. It was kind of light because everybody was at the homecoming and doing all this other stuff. So I walked in and I sat down at the bar, which is rare because there's really no seats. Mm-hmm. And I sat down at the bar and I was chilling. I ordered a drink, sidecar reposado, which is actually really good. And I was sitting there chilling, and it's 2 ladies sitting next to me, and then it's just me at the corner. So this chick comes up and she kind of leans on me. So I'm like, all right, maybe I know her. I can't really see her face because she kind of had her head down. I was like, all right, maybe I know her. So she's leaning up against me, and I look up and I'm like, oh, how you doing? Don't even know who this bitch is.
Damn.
And so she's leaning heavy, like drunk lean. So I'm like, all right, well, let me adjust my shoulder. She'll get up. So I adjust my shoulder. She kind of sits up a little bit, and I looked at this lady. I was like, you know who this is? She was like, nah. I was like, okay, well, this is weird. So sitting there chilling, and she was like, what you drinking? And I was like, sidecar reposado. And she was like, is it good? And I was like, no, she didn't even say, is it good? She was like, oh. And she kind of made the face like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, but do my breath stink? Like, do I stink or something? And so she walks off, comes back, and she was leaning on me again. I was like, all right, so, I'm going to scoot my chair over. She takes my cup with the straw in it and sips my cup, like sips my drink.
That's disgusting.
Put her lips on my fucking straw. Dog, I almost lost my fucking shit.
Y'all see my face?
I was like, who are you? And I was like, the fuck?
And you frequent there, so I think if she would have been a regular, you would have.
I would have seen her. I mean, I would have knew who she was, but I was like, what the fuck is this? And so I was like, all right, man, let me, like, this bitch trip because I don't know what else she's about to do. So I was like, let me
throw the whole fucking drink away.
That drink was $20. So I kept the drink.
Wow.
I got up from the bar, took the straw out and threw it away. And I was like, I'm just going to sip it out of the cup. And then I walked outside and sat outside, like on the patio area. And I was sitting outside and I was like, man, what the fuck is going on? Like, that was weird as shit.
That is weird as fuck.
And I made a little post about it. And I was like, all right, so I'm chilling again. And so nobody's out there. It's me, a security guard, and it's another nigga on the other end, right? So we just the only ones out there.
Yeah.
Some weird nigga comes up, hey man, what my knife? I was like, what? Nigga, what? What are you talking about? He's like, man, my knife, where is it? I was like, I was like, bro, I have no knife.
See, that's why I don't go places.
like,
Yo, that's why I don't go places by my fucking self. Because crazy shit be happening.
I was like, dog, I have no knife, bro. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And so he's like, man, fuck it. And walked off. I didn't see that nigga for the rest of the fucking night. I was like, what the hell is going? I wanted to go to my car and go get my gun so quick. Like, dog, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And I was just like, this is weird shit. And then after that, my cousin came and we kind of was sitting inside. We was chilling. People started coming in and I got drunk out of nowhere. I don't know where that shit came from.
From the motherfucking alcohol, nigga.
Yeah, probably.
That's where you get drunk at.
Whatever. And I think I didn't eat or something like that. So I ended up eating, like they had somebody in the back, some fire ass quesadillas. So I actually ate those and was like, and took my ass home. So
what time was it when this shit happened?
This was like, I got there early, like around 8:30.
Okay, so niggas shouldn't have been on that level at that point. Like, what?
I wasn't on that level.
No, not you.
Yeah, right. That's why I was like, this shit is weird. And so I think I made it home by 12:30. About 12.
That's why you be talking shit to me while I don't be outside. But crazy shit like that be happening when I'm by my fucking self.
Really?
Yes. And I be wanting to travel so fucking bad. But you know how people do, oh yeah, I'm down. And then they flake the last minute.
Yeah.
And
shit already paid for.
People be like, oh, just go by yourself. Dog. Imagine if I went by my fucking self. Like wild ass shit. Yeah. I know I'm not the only one. Like,
yeah, nah. I go places by myself. I really do, because like I enjoy my company. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's different, like when you're a male.
Well, yeah, of
course. Or maybe if I was a booger wolf, then I probably could.
Right? Yeah, if you weren't cute, you could probably go anywhere by yourself.
It weirds me out, like when people approach me. I think like just because you never know somebody's intentions.
That's true.
So everybody's a red fucking flag.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Like I just thought she was gonna like. That's why I moved outside. I was like, man, this bitch about to get crazy because she just sipped my drink. And I'm just like, and what's crazy is somebody came outside, was like, hey, this chick in here laying down like on the floor in Urban Social.
Oh, so then they thought she was with you?
No.
Oh.
On the back corner, she was like on the floor, and they was like, they went and got security guard. They was like, hey, I don't know what's going on with her in there. So they went to go get her. She's obviously drunk as fuck. She stumbles out to the parking lot, hops in her car, and drives the fuck off. I was like, duh. I was like, man, look here, bro. I was checking my app the next day. I was like checking the news to make sure nobody was hurt, bro. I was like,
and if they was, what was you gonna do?
I was just gonna be like, damn, I knew that bitch.
R.I.P.
Yeah, like,
oh my god,
just R.I.P. bro. I mean,
ain't shit, bro.
Just
this nigga ain't shit.
Don't drink and drive, bro. It's just trash.
Yes, don't drink and drive. Goddamn, like there's literally no reason that people need to drink and drive like in 2022. Like
Ubers are free.
Literally.
Yeah.
Call a friend. Like, yeah, no.
Call me.
Not
I can
worth
pick
it.
you up.
Call this nigga.
I can pick
you
up.
He always out late night creeping.
Not creeping. But I be out late. Not creeping. I don't know how to creep. I'm not stealthy enough.
Speaking of creeping.
What's up? What you been doing? You been creeping?
No, nigga. I ain't been creeping.
Who been creeping? Me?
No.
Who been creeping?
Nah, I was just thinking.
What you think
I had this conversation with my boy the other day about like relationships and real expectations. Like, so I feel like, you know, people get in relationships and they have these expectations of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be with somebody forever and they not gonna cheat on me. And so I had this conversation with my boy.
Yeah. He believes in that shit?
That it's not a real expectation.
That's not, no. You believe in that shit?
No.
He believes in that shit?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was like a mutual conversation. But I feel like, why don't people talk about that?
Like,
you know, like people that are married, people in relationships. Like, let's say you got with your boo 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. Do y'all really feel like your nigga is never going to cheat on you? Or y'all never going to want to... It was more or less like the concept of like open relationships or like poly relationships or like hall passes or whatever, if you will.
I can't do polys. Can't do hall passes. I'm too.
But do you think that that's an unreal expectation?
No. I mean, I don't put anything past anybody. If my wife happened to cheat, then like that's a decision that she made. Like I'm not putting that past her. I think she's the type of individual that doesn't cheat, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, she would never cheat.
So do you feel like y'all could have a mutual thing where like you get a pass and she gets passed?
Nah.
No.
I'm finna willingly let you go get piped by another nigga? Fuck no. Fuck no.
See, I feel like you have to have a level of security of that.
I don't. No, not in that shit. My security level is lower than an ant's ass.
Why though?
I don't know. I have no fucking clue.
So you feel like if you are secure,
like how would I be secure in that situation though?
Because you get a pass too.
I mean, that's cool. Like I understand I get a pass.
All right. So
I respect that.
So you gonna be faithful forever. That's how you feel?
Yes.
Okay.
I shall be faithful. Have I I mean, married, yes. Have I been unfaithful in past relationships? Of course. Of course.
Okay, so you feel like once you get married,
it doesn't go away. However, you got to take the sincerity of the bond that you made with whoever.
Yeah, but do you feel like that
there are times you can slip up,
cheating yourself or like denying yourself? Is that fair to say?
Am I denying myself?
That you like, I feel like as people, like we get urges, right? Or we think somebody's attractive and like after years, say you with a motherfucker for 20 years, you feel like you gonna be in a like the same like excitement and you're not gonna want to try nothing different or look anywhere else in 20 years?
No. I think everybody has that eye where till they look at other people. I don't.
Right. So why don't we talk about that in like real expectations in our relationship? Like, do you? I think
I see where I see what you're saying. I think that is a sensitive subject, and that's a subject nobody wants to talk about until it's too late.
Until you've already done the act, right? Without discussing. Okay, so why doesn't it make sense to prevent that? You know, like, don't you feel like that would save a lot of people's pain, heartache, anger, all of the above?
But how can you prevent that though? That is so like
by having open honest conversation.
So if I have a conversation with my wife and be like, I'm going to go cheat.
It's not saying that I'm going to go cheat.
Or hey, I found somebody else attractive. Or
like, hey, let's try something new.
Or hey, okay, let's try something new. That's fine. However, with my insecurity level, I don't think I'm ready for that.
All right. Well, clearly you have to have a level of security.
I don't have that shit. First of all, I do not have that. What? I watch too much porn for myself.
But you know, like porn is actors too. I know you know
that.
I
know certain situations are
unreal.
Look up the genre of porn called cuckold. Look that shit up and you tell me.
But I just want to know why we can't have open and honest conversations. And that's coming from a woman's perspective. Like I really felt like where my nigga was coming from, and like I can really see that shit.
Could you have an open and honest conversation like that? Like to where you would try something different?
Yeah. But, you know, I'm a secure person, right? Like, sure. I love myself. I'm confident in myself and like all of these in between. So a relationship doesn't change that for me.
Okay.
Because if I'm not secure in my relationship, then I don't need to be there. I feel like I'm wasting my time or I'm wasting your time. Like I feel like you always have to be secure at where you're at. And a lot of that shit comes from within. So
I see what you're saying.
I feel like I could, you know, definitely be open and honest about it. Like, it's crazy, like talking to people and then you feel like you like learn that like, oh damn, like my nigga's a swinger or like my nigga can potentially have like a poly relationship.
Could you be in a poly relationship or be a swinger?
I don't know. I don't think that I've ever been in like the right
relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the right circumstance. Like,
Okay.
I've had conversations, like I'm going to use my ex, for example, and, just bringing it up like, hey, do you want a threesome? And he was like, no. Like, he was like, when you introduce other people into your relationship, it brings problems, which if you're not secure in your relationship or if you don't trust your partner, I agree with that. But from my stance, I feel like I don't agree with that. Like,
it depends. It depends on the person. I don't think it has anything to do with the security.
But then I factor in.
Okay, go ahead.
The fact that I don't know. I don't want to say anybody, but I'm going to say too many people that have not cheated. So if everybody is going to cheat anyway, why can't we have these open, honest conversations? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you got to feel what I'm putting down.
I feel you. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people out there that feel you as well. Like, I understand what you're saying. It's just that.
Because like me as let me speak for myself.
Go ahead,
like me as a woman, I don't feel like that's a real expectation. If I marry a nigga tomorrow and I'm fucking 30, I don't expect that a nigga's just gonna want me for the next 20 years, 30 years, like every single day.
But why you don't expect that though? Because maybe that man does.
Naturally, as people, that's like every routine, right? You get tired of doing the same thing. You get tired of eating the same thing.
But that's when you switch it up though. But not switching it up to where you outside of the relationship. You can switch it up within the relationship to make it, do some extra shit. Like, but
still,
like I feel. Oh, I'll let you finish. Yeah. I feel that we're at the point to where I can, like, I feel like my wife and I are at the point to where we got to switch it up a little bit, just a little bit. Not just a little bit. It needs to be switched up some kind of way. Right. But yeah. I'll let you go back and cook. We potting today. This is what we're doing. There we go.
Well, like I just, so I had this conversation, with somebody else, and like he brought up the fact that like, not to say he's a swinger, but he swung with his girl in the past and how they have like all these places and this and that. He's like, yeah, like it's not something we do all the time, but once or twice a year, and then like we're good and it makes our relationship closer. I can see that.
The type of individual I am, like, even if she's an ex, that's still my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the type, like, I am.
So we gonna get into a topic of possession.
Yeah, I'm very possessive.
But that's the problem. Like, we look at people like, oh, they're mine, they're property, but that's not the case.
I mean, my wife is not my property.
Not property, however, but like, she's mine.
She's mine. Not. I think when you're married, it's different. When you're married, it's different. Like, she's mine, I'm hers. If we're in a relationship, then that's a little bit different. But even then, though.
Okay, so if you know that she's yours and you're hers, what's the problem? Don't you feel like?
Very good question,
right? So don't you feel like, okay, like
I just can't have another nigga piping my wife.
We swing in between. It's gonna be like that's still gonna be mine.
I don't know.
A lot of that shit has to do with pride, but I feel like if it was like a mutual thing,
if we both came together mutually and I don't
like with another couple like in the same room or whatever, like work the fucking details out. You're not gonna be worried about it. You find the right chick that you whatever. I don't really feel like you would be like, oh, well, somebody else is piping my wife down, because you would be worried about.
All right, just imagine I'm fellas, you in the room and you piping another man's girl.
Well, let's say
and you hear your wife in the corner just making noises the bitch never made with you. You gonna stop and be like, say bitch.
Okay, so what if you're not in a room?
What if you're not in the room? If I'm not in the room, all right, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, I wonder what he's doing to my wife. Just don't nut on her face, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you would another bitch that you find attractive.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna nut on her face. I'm nutting on her face.
I'm
Say
not,
what you want, my nigga. That's just me, though.
I'm not trying to start no shit.
No, I know you're not. I know you.
I'm just,
It's
I think that we live like in a world that like we do not have real fucking expectations of people. We do not have real expectations of relationships. Like everything is based on fucking social media and this glorification of these relationships, right? Yeah. That don't really exist. Motherfuckers get tired of fucking the same person. Motherfuckers get tired of seeing the same goddamn person. I don't care what the fuck this nigga sit here and tell y'all. He done got to the point at some point with his wife where it's like, okay, maybe you didn't pursue the act of trying someone different, but the thought has crossed your mind. And as humans, the thought has crossed all of our minds. That's all I'm saying is why can't we have an open and honest conversation?
Okay. It has crossed my mind before, but I just couldn't act upon it because of the repercussions that would come after that.
So if you could with no repercussions, would you?
I plead the fifth. You finna get me in trouble?
Producer, zoom in on my face with this one, please.
Man. I think I can't answer that because I've never been put in that situation to where, I didn't think about the repercussions.
Right. But what if you can have open and honest conversation with your wife about
it'd be like,
the repercussions?
I did.
Not after you did it, before, and she was open to receiving that. I gotta bring somebody on then. That was my point.
It's on then. Yeah, I'm gonna give you that. It's on. It's on and popping.
So why can't we have open conversations about that? Why do you feel like you know what I'm saying?
It's just uncomfortable. Like, should people be comfortable being uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you should be able to, that's your motherfucker. This is somebody who you commit your fucking life to.
I think you should be able to have those open conversations with that person to be like, hey, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I think. I highly believe that.
Right.
You should be able to have that. Can you have that is different because you know this person. So you know how they're going to react or what's going to ensue after that.
You're walking on eggshells.
Facts.
I don't believe that in a relationship for me.
You shouldn't walk on eggshells. I mean,
no, you shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't have to walk on eggshells around anybody.
You shouldn't not be able to talk to your partner about everything. Right. Because then you're not really living in your truth. You know what I'm saying?
So if you were in a relationship and you been with your person for 7 years and you see somebody out and about, or you have a coworker that you built this bond with and now you want to take him down, you're going to go back and tell your dude, hey, I'm really thinking about fucking my coworker.
We not going to get to the 7-year point and we didn't have a prior conversation about something like that. That's not going to happen.
So when do you have that conversation though? I
would say like in the dating part of your relationship.
So in the dating
because
part,
like I said, you have to set real expectations, right?
Right.
I'm not going to go into anything acting like something that I'm not or pretending to be something that you want, right? I'm going to come in like, this is me.
This is me. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you can accept it or you don't. No harm, no foul. But at least I gave you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like the real version of myself.
The raw and uncut version.
For
and
sure.
It's up to that person to accept that or not.
Because
a lot of people are not going to accept that though. Like a lot of people are not going to accept that out the gate.
All I'm saying is I think that people would be so much happier and relationships would actually last and the fucking divorce rate wouldn't be at 50%.
Damn, it's 50%?
Something like that, yeah.
Ugh.
If we could just, I know that's sad.
Jesus.
If we could just have if everybody could just be open and honest with their partner.
It's easier said than done though. Being in a relationship, I'm not a whore. Let me say that. Whorish tendencies, possibly,
what if it's not you being a whore? What if it's just human nature?
I always said that as men, we were not meant to be with just one person. I've also said as men, like everybody be like, oh, there's that one person in the world for you. I think there is one person at that moment in the world for you. I don't think that there's a soul, like you don't have a what do they call it? A
Soul ties.
Soulmate. There you go.
Yeah.
There's not a soul, like there's no soulmate for one person. Like even the happiest motherfuckers in a relationship, like that fades away. And it's like, I don't believe that there's just one person for you. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
like I got married when I was 26. Nigga, that's the height of my prime.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
and
you felt like, damn, I'm gonna be committed to her for the rest of my
for
life.
a very long time.
Huh.
Now we did have a little stint to where we did kind of split for like 8 months. I think 8 months, almost a year, something like that. To where it was on me because I was like, I'm not ready for this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's why. So why can't we talk about it? Why do you feel like motherfuckers don't talk about it? You feel like if you're open and honest with it, you gonna be single, or like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like,
if you, I think a lot of people are, I think a lot of people that are in relationships or married are scared to have that conversation because of what they think they will lose, if that makes sense.
so what's the point of being in a relationship if you're scared?
It's not scared of the relationship. It's just scared of losing what I have in this
Scared of
relationship.
being honest, like,
Nah, and it's not scared of being honest, because you can be honest, but then be afraid. Like if I were happen to be honest or whatever to my wife and all this, and just tell her, oh, I want to do this and you're not with it. Okay, well, I'm still gonna do this. Like, sorry. So the repercussions of that is losing. No, I'm not saying losing my daughters, but losing my daughters, not being in the same household with them. I'm pretty sure we're gonna split. And then, being put on fucking child support? That's fucking terrifying.
oh my God.
That is terrifying. Don't get me wrong. But the main thing is, in that scenario, is losing my kids, not being with them every single day of their lives. You see what I'm saying?
You would rather
Sacrifice happiness in order to make sure I'm home with my kids.
I don't think that's really living life.
And I'm not saying that that's what it is. I'm not saying that's what it is, but a lot of men do feel that way. Like a lot of men fucking feel that way.
That's
and
sad.
then it gets to a point to where it gets to a tipping point or a boiling point to where, all right, man, I can't fucking take it no more. It's spewing over to what the kids see, and then we have to. Then it's an ugly break.
Then niggas cheat.
Niggas cheat. Niggas might have an outside baby.
So,
but
that just rounds me back.
But it's back to the why can't we have it? Because at the time of having that conversation, it's uncomfortable for both parties.
I'm gonna agree to disagree.
That's fine.
Because I feel like you should not be in a relationship if you cannot be 100% honest with your partner. Like, that's why people like, who is it, Michael Blackson, you know, whatever, his not cheating, but, you know, his hall pass is once a month. Ryder lets him go fuck another bitch, and, you know.
Do she have the same hall pass?
I'm not sure.
I doubt it. Ain't no man finna willingly ain't no man, no nigga I know, that's gonna willingly let his girl go out and just get fucked by another man.
But see, that's a level of selfishness. It
is.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's more selfishness than like insecurities, because nigga can be secure on everything, but I'm not gonna let no other man conquer what I have conquered.
Okay, but what if,
in a lack of a better
but what
term,
if that got you what you wanted? You not willing to make that compromise, like, every once in a while? Would you be willing to make that compromise if you were like 100% happy? You can do what you do with no repercussions. You know you're gonna go home to your wife. Y'all relationship is gonna be solid.
If I'm 100% happy, there's no reason for her to do that. And is she not 100% happy? If I'm 100% happy, it's no reason for me to ask for a hall pass to go.
That is not true.
And fuck somebody else.
That is not true.
Huh? If I'm 100% happy?
Yeah, because you being 100% happy doesn't have to do with what you're thinking or like what you're doing. I can be 100% happy in my relationship, but that doesn't mean if I see somebody else, like, that's gonna stop me from thinking, well, damn, that nigga's fine and shit like that.
You can think that. That's fine. That's thoughts. That's natural human nature. But acting,
if or I'm after so many years of fucking somebody else, like, I don't think it has to do, but that's the problem with this issue is that people are like, oh, well, if I'm happy, like I'm not gonna never look at nobody else, want to fuck nobody else, want to do none of that shit with nobody else. And I just don't believe that. I think that you can be secure in your relationship. And
do you think that there's no such thing as 100% happiness? Because you can have $1 billion right now and be quote unquote happy, but then if $2 billion is offered to you.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not that I don't think that there's 100% happiness. It's just that it rounds me back to like having real expectations. Like I could be 100% happy and still be thinking about other shit because there's like so much shit going on like in life. Like we're human, right? We're multidimensional. Mm-hmm. So just because I'm happy doesn't mean like that I don't want to, that I don't look at anybody else or find anybody else attractive or like, oh, let me bring my partner in. Like, yeah, like.
So
I just think that it comes with a level of communication and a level of like understanding that we don't talk about. So a lot of people don't have that. I think a lot of people don't know how to live in their truth because they've never had the opportunity to do it. You know?
Bingo.
I really think that's what it.
Say that one more time for the people in the back.
I feel like a lot of people don't live in their truth because they've never had the opportunity to. And that's so sad to me. Like,
that was good. I don't have a rebuttal for that. That was fucking good. That's a quote.
Just think about it. Like,
that was fucking good.
Just think
Where'd
about it.
Where'd you see that at? That was you off the top of the dome?
That was from the dome.
High five to you. That was fucking good. That was pretty damn good. Damn. Therapy is working on you, my nigga.
Yo.
Therapy is working. That was fucking good. Oh, that was great.
I've been in therapy for
I'm gonna start telling motherfuckers
for 6 months now. How's your therapy going?
I haven't been back since that first session because I've been so fucking busy. I need to prioritize my therapy session. I do have a session coming up.
You need to prioritize yourself.
I have a session. I do because I'm putting all the shit before me. Mm-hmm. Like I put so much shit before me. My nigga is fucking insane right now.
I know it.
Like
that's
my life is
do.
so fucking hectic right now.
Yeah,
it's hectic, but it's. I have a session coming up on not this Monday, but next Monday when I'm on vacation. It's just that this shit is so fucking crazy, and I think the scheduling might be a bad thing because I want to do in person.
Yeah.
But I think video would be good too. It's just that I'm being selfish because I want that experience. I want that in-room experience.
I don't think that's selfish. I'm the same way. Like I don't want to do virtual therapy.
Video.
So I go to fucking therapy on Saturday because I can get an in.
See, and the thing is, like
session.
Like with this lady here, I don't think there's a Saturday session. Yeah. And I'm supposed to be going on a Monday, and she told me her session was like her in person was only Thursday and Friday, but.
If it wasn't so far, I'd send you to my therapist. I swear.
I mean, if she has a schedule to where I can work around, I would make the drive if that's necessary, bro. Because
so she does every other Saturday. Like this Saturday is my Saturday to go, and I just have like a reoccurring appointment.
But see, I don't have Saturdays though, so like it'll be sometime during the week.
Yeah.
And like, cause the therapist I have my intro session with, she's great. Mm-hmm. But it seems like it might be a scheduling issue.
Yeah.
So. I might have to switch. I don't want to switch because she's really good, but
yeah,
but yeah, I need to prioritize myself because I'm not doing that. I'm putting everything in front of what I need to do.
Yeah,
and I can kind of feel myself kind of wanting that mental release, So, because even my fucking time off from work, my back was hurting, so I was just not into it. And
poor baby had a broke back, y'all.
Yeah, I was pause.
Y'all
pause. Wow. No, like pause what she said. Yeah. Yeah, that shit. No broke-backs over here. We don't do that.
Nigga.
But my back was hurting. It was.
Y'all.
It took a toll.
Take some time for yourself today. Self-love is the best love.
But yeah.
For sure.
But no, I mean, I think, it is what it is. But damn, that was a good topic though. I like that topic. It's I want to let loose, but I can't. So many people watching.
Gotta live your truth.
I'm living my truth. Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm living
I
my
think you would
truth.
say what you had to say, but you know what?
No.
That's fine.
I mean, because I'm living my truth, and people gonna be like, he looks uncomfortable. Why is he doing it? Yeah. It's not it, nigga. I'm just,
Who cares what other people think? But
man. So that was one of the things. Like I think I care about what other people say, and I say so much I don't, which I don't care, but I do care. Like, I care what people think, but I don't care what people think, and I think that's one of my issues right now with myself. So if I stop giving a fuck what people think, then
because you know me, I don't give a fuck.
But it's not me giving a fuck about what they think. It's approval from something else that happened a while ago.
Yeah.
So I can't wait till we dig into that and I can release that shit. Cause I'm not gonna give a fuck about what any of y'all motherfuckers think. Y'all can suck a dick. So yeah, thank you for that.
You'll get there.
Yeah, I get there because I want to get there so bad. Cause
you have to do the work, and it sucks. It takes time. It's painful. It's all of the above. But
I want to tell some people to eat a dick. I really do, but I can't tell y'all to eat a dick right now.
But he will.
Oh, just know. Like if I tell you to eat a dick, you're not gonna take it serious. But wait till I tell you to eat a dick. Anyways, so today is Tuesday, election day. Kind of lighten it up a little bit. You see the blue cups, you know what I'm saying? I tried to write in Kanye, but we can't write him in Texas because he don't live here.
Here you go with your bullshit.
But anyways, so I went and voted today. I had a great voting experience. I didn't stand in line for too long. Motherfucker got kicked out of line for having their phone out. I was like, nigga, you don't see the signs?
Oh yeah, they wasn't playing that shit.
Yeah.
I was pissed off that I had to wait an hour, and that was in early voting.
My nigga.
Yes, I voted last week.
Oh, yeah. What? Nah,
yeah.
Today.
But me, my mom, my dad went.
That was cute. That was a cute little photo op.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys look happy together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my dad made it a point to come back to town. He had to vote. So
yeah,
respect. My dad was always big on that shit. Like,
for real?
Yes.
Older people are. Do you see the faces of old people when you get to the voting? They be like,
so fucking serious. Dog.
When they see us walk in, they be like, oh my God.
Right. Like nigga, it's Christmas. Seeing a young person vote.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like,
but I love to see it. I did see a lot of young people. So shout out to everybody who takes this shit seriously, because like,
for sure,
it's a big fucking deal. Like, the state election is more important than the fucking country election, whether y'all believe that shit or not. Like,
nah, it's facts.
Yo,
it's facts.
You live here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit is up to state interpretation. So yeah, like,
nah, man, I had to cast my vote because, yeah, man, we need abortion. This shit saved me from a lot of bullshit.
Shut your fucking ass.
It did, though. I ain't gonna lie.
All right. Well, I never had one, so I can't relate.
That's
but
cool. I participated in one or two.
I still feel like it should be your choice.
It should definitely it should definitely be her choice.
Some old white man should not be able to tell us what the fuck.
Nah, because
if
this shit would have happened back then, I would have been so pissed off.
And why it's free to get the little blue pill to make a nigga's dick work, and it's not free for birth control, is just mind-boggling. But that's another subject for another day. But
it's not free because Blue Chew cost me $30.
Shut the fuck. Yeah.
6 pills for $35, fellas. Blue Chew, it works for you. I need that.
Dog, let me out of here.
Nah, for real though. Nah, that shit works.
Shut up, Brandon.
All right, but I mean, I honestly, you're right though, and like how women, like I seen a little commercial. They was like, we get taxed for our personal products.
Right. Like, that shit is not cool.
Nigga.
The fuck? What happened?
Speaking of that, so I have a story to tell. This past weekend, I felt like the worst father in the fucking world.
Oh, shit.
So, I have an 11-year-old that kind of started her lady time or whatever. And so...
Dang, these kids start so young.
That's
too young.
Actually, she started before that, which was scary as shit to me because I didn't know what was fucking going on. But I have, a daughter. I have 2 daughters. I have 3. 2 plus an angel. Just shout out to you. But I had back pain last week, right? So this past Sunday, I was at my mom's house. We were having Sunday dinner, and my mom gave her a back, like warming, a heating pad. I was like, damn, I could have used that last week. I was like, what you need that for? Like, give me that. That's mine. Like, not mine, but like, you should give it to me because my back hurt. Like, what do you need that
selfish.
for? And she was like, like this is my oldest daughter. She was like, and I was like, what do you need it for? And she didn't answer. And she started like shaking. I was like, why are you shaking? I was like,
oh, she was embarrassed. And you were being a dick.
Bro, I felt so fucking bad.
As you should.
I didn't know.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. So when I got mine, I hid it from my mom. Like I told my sister, but it was like, I don't know. Like it's embarrassing. I don't give a fuck how you try to paint the picture. Yeah. Like it's embarrassing. Like as a young girl, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like to have to go tell your mom, and like my mom don't hold motherfucking water.
Why is it embarrassing though?
There's blood coming out your vagina, bro.
I mean, but
if you were like, imagine that being you being young. It's just a thing, you know, like, I don't know. I just know that everybody felt like that. Like,
really?
Yeah. Being young, especially like 11. I didn't even get mine at 11. Like, that's young as fuck.
Like, yeah, bro. And I'm very pissed off that.
Well, bring her some chocolate and, you know, maybe she'll
I'm just mad at myself, bro. Cause I was just like, man, like, cause I didn't think about it then, and I was just like, oh shit, like,
oh, go apologize.
And like my mom was like, it's that time, and I was like, like fuck, and she was already like, she was pissed off at me. She stormed off, went to the other room, and she was mad, and I was just like, man.
So you didn't apologize?
No. So because she's 11, I text her.
Oh my fucking god!
I did, cause she didn't want to talk to me, so I texted her. I was like, hey. I was like, you know what? I did not know. I am so sorry. This is new to me. Like, which it is.
True.
Because the only time I figured out my wife was on the period when I try to get some, she'd be like, I'm on my cycle. I'm like, fuck. Let me go jack off in the restroom. So, for real. So like when she told me that, I was like, and I texted her and I was like, you know, put some emojis, and you know how they talk. Put some emojis and shit. And she's like, okay. And I was just like, man, I'm so sorry.
Should have just went and got her some chocolate.
Nah, I'm gonna do something with her this weekend. Like, I'll probably take her out to eat. I think I get off early Saturday, so I'll probably take her out to eat. It just be me and her, so I can just talk to her, just let her. Because now I have to get to the point to where I have to let her know that you can literally talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I told her, like, because I apologized verbally too. I was like, hey, just want you to know, I'm sorry.
See, like my dad never had no parts of that stuff, like from what I remember. Like, I don't know, just didn't need to be a conversation. Thank God, because it was already like
and I'm pretty sure. And you know what? When I was talking to her last night, and I was like, hey, you know, I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't know. It's new to me. And I was like, you know, I know what lady time is. Like, I was like, and she kind of like put a hand on the face like she was embarrassed.
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't have to be embarrassed. Like, I know what it is. I'm trying to get used to it because it's new.
Yeah.
And I was like, just, you know, I know what it is. You can talk to me. And she was like, okay. And I was just like, so I'm gonna take her out.
That's
and
cool.
we have time.
Yeah, hashtag dad life.
I try to be a good dad.
That shit is rough.
This shit, it's emotional as fuck.
Fuck, yeah.
Especially when you got daughters. Like, if it's my son, I'd probably kick him down and be like, fuck out of here. With my daughters, though, I can't kick my daughters. Like, even the little one, the little tough one, I could probably push her down. But then she'd be like, Dad. And I'd be like, fuck, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to be stern with her the other day. Because she's a kid. So she used the restroom in the bed. And I was like, what's the problem? Like, what are you doing? Like, you know, you're not supposed to be, like, I was like, you can get up and go to the restroom. It's right here. And she was like, I'm scared. I was like, oh, baby, don't be scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? I turned into a straight bitch. For real. My daughters, like,
that's
outside, I like everybody else.
They're going to be they're going to be daddy's girls. For sure.
Oh, yeah, they already are. Especially the little one. She loves me to death. The older one does too, but she's kind of venturing off to like her own thing.
She's at that preteen stage, especially now. Boy, them hormones.
Oh man, and then it's like I know that her cycle is happening, so I know my wife's coming. So let me try to get some nuts in before her cycle hits, because it's gonna be a long week, especially on this tequila. And I actually ran out of blue chews, so it should be all right.
Nigga.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking sick.
Man, look, dog. It's shit I gotta look forward to, man.
You're surrounded by women. Damn.
I know. I told my wife I need a dog puppy. Like I need a man dog.
What did she say?
I don't like no big dogs. Like, motherfucker, all I got is a PlayStation right now. What the fuck you want me to do?
Maybe I should have a son. Nope. Fuck
I'll be
kids.
straight.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I'm good. Fuck them kids, man. I'm good, dog. I can't have no more.
Because how old is your young?
Kids.
How old is your
She's
young?
4. I'm not starting
she's
over.
4. Oh, dang.
She's 4. I'm 37.
Yeah, I thought she was older.
If I start right now, I will be a fucking 50-year-old at Chuck E. Cheese having a 12-year-old birthday party. Hell no.
Yeah, my mom had my brother at 38.
Nah, I'm good, fam.
And we're 10 years apart, so it's like, yeah.
I'm good, dog. Like, by the time my daughter's 21.
She was so fucking excited by the time he got to 18 and went off to college. Shit.
I can't wait till they're young adults and go off to college, because whoo.
Yeah, that's a big age gap. 4 and 11. Yeah.
Well, we had the one in between. She would have been 6, but yeah. That's another subject, because I still don't forgive God for that one, but it is what it is.
Hopefully you do one day.
We'll see. Depends on what happens. Anyways, to round this off, my nigga Beto was in the hood, cuz.
Yo.
Hey.
Shout out to Beto. I don't know what it is that makes me fuck with him, but I really fuck with him.
Is he pandering though? Like, why you at 50-15, my nigga? Why?
Because he's down for the bitches and the hoes.
Hey, my nigga. Beto, why are you at 50-15, big dog? At least let me take you to Urban Social, my nigga.
But you know what? I feel like he's sincere though. Like, I really feel like he's down for the people. Yes. I don't know what it is, but like, I've been watching him for years, and like, I really fuck with him tough. Like, I was upset the last election and he lost. I was like, dog, like, I really voted for this nigga.
They said Greg Abbott was down for the people. He showed up to the screw shop.
Fuck him.
Okay.
That bitch ass nigga. I'll roll his ass right down the fucking...
That nigga,
anyway.
Hey, Greg Abbott showed up to the screw shop, and you see what he done for us.
Ain't no fucking Republican down for black people. I don't give a fuck. And you know what? At the end of the day, Democrats ain't down for the black people either. Motherfuckers be down for their pockets.
You gotta pick and choose who you fuck with. But I thought that nigga was pandering until he ate that fucking Frenchie's chicken. I was like, oh, that nigga's real. He got a king special.
I like him. I really fuck with that nigga too.
I hope he fucking win tonight.
I do too, because Hot Wheels gotta get gone.
But if this nigga Abbott wins again, oh my God.
Then we didn't do our job.
Yeah. I mean, I think no, we did do our jobs. We just got cheated by the system. Nah,
I know a lot of people that aren't voting, because I know you were kidding about it, but saying my vote don't count. A lot of people feel like that. Now, the fucking United States election, okay, maybe that shit is true. The state election, like, you know what though? But it was on the news about one of the voting places that were down like all morning. And like, my mom sent me a fucking TikTok about it too. She was like, this is the second location that I've been to. The polls are still down. They're saying they can take the buses here. And it's rigged. That's why they rerouted the fucking districts so it would sway to the other way. And like, that shit is so fucked up. Like,
and I think they just opened not too long ago, and I think they're gonna extend it, if I'm not mistaken.
But they do that shit every year, election.
It's something every time they get ready to elect new officials, and
it's always something.
I just think it
don't matter the party. It's about the fucking money, yo.
For the sake of my daughters, I hope that, there is change, because, I mean, like, Greg Abbott don't give a fuck about nobody, bro. And then Ted Cruz, he's still a bitch, if you ask me.
Did you see the fucking can that they threw at the Astros parade? Shout out to the motherfucking Houston Astros.
Yeah, shout out to you, bro. All heroes don't wear capes. That nigga's a hero for real. But, like, the news headline was like, he was hit in the chest and throat area. And the video clearly showed the nigga blocked it.
Dog, if that nigga wouldn't have blocked that would have knocked the fuck out of him. And I would have just loved to see it.
Yeah, bro, it's that fucking fuck that nigga, man. Ted Cruz,
it's like he doesn't go anywhere and like anybody shows love, so I don't know how in the fuck he's still like in office. Like, even when he was in Philly, they was booing the fuck out of him, or it was the Yankees. Like,
it was the Yankees.
He got to get the fuck on.
Nobody fucks with him, man. That nigga's a bitch. He's one of them fucking Mexicans that want to be a white person so fucking bad.
Whitewashed. Yeah.
No, he's Cuban. Excuse me. He's one of those Latino brothers that want to be a fucking white person so bad. It's fucking ridiculous. And I really want to touch on this Kyrie shit because the original Hebrews were black. So, but I'm trying to still maintain on this platform right now. So we're not gonna touch that.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I want to touch it, but not this platform. I got another one. I'm gonna touch on it. So yeah, for sure. But I stand with Kyrie. I fucks with that nigga. You know, what they trying to do to him is fucking bullshit. They trying to, what's it called, buck breaking? When they trying to make this nigga do all this other, like he got to pay $500,000, sit with this person, take this train, take this other train. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Show him as an example, like basically the same shit that they did to Kanye.
Yeah, to slaves. They take the biggest slave on a fucking plantation and want to whip that nigga to show everybody like that is whatever, bro.
Like that you got to stay in line, and it's crazy because it's like. It's the same shit that they did to Cape, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that nigga didn't back down, and I respect that shit because, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna sell my fucking soul.
Who is this again?
Colin.
Oh, Kaepernick.
Yeah, Cap.
Yeah, Cap. Yeah, for sure. Hey, shout out to that man.
Yeah, but that nigga didn't, you know, and he took a lot of L's with that shit, you know, but
he did. He stood his ground.
I know he would say it was fucking worth it. He didn't back down. He didn't go out and issue a fucking apology. Yeah, he got canceled and lost money and whatever. But guess what? We still fuck with that nigga, and he didn't sell his fucking soul. So
I think these niggas are scared of the fucking truth. That's why they trying to do this shit. Because the fucking truth is that us people of melanated skin tones fucking rule the world before all this shit happened. So I think they're just fucking scared of the truth.
And I think with the right organization, it's definitely that we have the potential, without a doubt, to do it again. But
right, but they doing everything in their fucking power to stop that from happening.
For sure.
And they have so many people that look like us that is basically shucking and jiving for them motherfuckers. And Stephen A. Smith is a bitch. LeBron's a bitch. LeBron been a bitch to me. Even the good that LeBron has done, kudos to you, my nigga, but you still a bitch though. And then yeah, I that's it for me on that one. I don't give whatever.
Don't get mad.
Yeah. I think it's bullshit though. But cause they the only motherfuckers that got reparated from the shit they went through, and the shit lasts for 5 to 7 years. I don't know how long that shit fucking lasts, but
yeah,
niggas have been down for 400 years and we haven't gotten shit but fucking scrutiny and all this other fucking shit that we have. That's the only thing we fucking got, and we still hold it. My nigga, come on, bro. Like they so many people are so fucking scared of us, bro. It's fucking insane. And if it's the last time y'all hear Reposado Memoirs, you know why, motherfuckers. But
they never cancel us.
Yeah, we ain't that big yet. Not yet. But you know, that might be the tequila talking to. Shout out to El Meca. El Tos Reposado. But do you have anything before we go?
Nope. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for showing love, and
I appreciate all the feedback we get from everybody. Like, for real, like, leave the comments, my nigga. Leave the comments. Like,
that last reel was the one, though.
Yeah, Dominican dick lift. Shout out to them niggas that made that reel. She was funny as fuck. I should have did that shit, but y'all beat me to it. But yeah, leave a comment, man. Let us know. Like, you know, feedback, like, we will communicate with y'all.
Always
like,
appreciated.
For sure. And where can they find you?
You guys can find me on the gram at Your Favorite Spice.
Oh, you done?
Your turn.
All right, cool.
That was it.
Follow the page Reposado_Memoirs on IG. Also the YouTube Reposado Memoirs podcast. You can find us on Apple Music, Spotify. We're coming to iHeartRadio soon. Working on that. YouTube, you can, like I say, you can follow us there. You can follow me on Instagram, Hollywood_Cold, COLDD. You can find me on Twitter. I think I'm still Thayomi Osaka on Twitter. I change that shit frequently, but yeah, you can find me there. And you can find me at your local bar in the corner talking to some big titty bitch named Brenda.
And you can definitely find this nigga every Sunday
You can find me tonight at Red Light Tuesdays. I'm finna go there right now. And you can find me every Sunday at Urban Social. I'm gonna need a check from them niggas or some free drinks or something. I'll take free drinks from them niggas. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. We appreciate y'all. Salute. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.